My name is Teresa Gooden, and this is my speech for my communications class 101 N436, and this is my informative speech. And in this speech today, I will be discussing with you physical fitness. In my speech, we will discuss benefits, the reasons to do it, and hopefully you will be encouraged to give it a try, think about it, or maybe just go for it. Physical fitness. Our bodies can be likened to a car, um, from the body to the engine. It has many different working parts and it maneuvers in a variety of ways. It has different components and makings of it to make each car unique, just like our bodies are unique. Everything is important on the car, from the door handle to the light bulb on the interior to the lights on the exterior. And just like cars, we all have our own unique style, our own unique shape, and we have many different parts of our bodies, but they're all important to each other. And like cars, we have different sizes and shapes, and it takes every part of our bodies to make it work. It is so important. From the fanciest of cars to the newest of cars to the oldest of cars, the only way to keep that car running well and running for a long time is to have a well maintained engine. And we must have well maintained bodies. Let's talk about physical fitness. Being physically fit is something that we all hear about. We hear about it on a daily basis. You could be standing in the grocery checkout line, driving your car, seeing a billboard. You could be talking to a friend, watching your favorite television commercial will pop up. You could be um, surfing the internet, or you could simply be on your social media page, and there are pop ups about physical fitness. Every time we see these, it makes us think about them. Sometimes we'll pause and really listen, sometimes we'll fast forward or click off of it, and sometimes we'll even get up and try a few of the moves just to see if we can do what they're doing. All in all, somewhere it's playing in our mind about being physically fit. Maybe you haven't worked out in years. Maybe you did and stopped. Maybe you had an injury. Maybe you just got bored and gave up. Either way, somewhere in your life, you were physical fit. Maybe as a child, you played many different sports and became an adult and was like, I'm done with that. Or sometimes just life changes cause us to derail physical fitness. But there's many wonderful benefits of it. And if you stop doing it, think about doing it again. And if you are doing it, but maybe kind of gave up a little bit, think about getting back into it. Let's look at the definition for physical fitness. I thought this was a good one. The definition for physical fitness is the ability to carry out a task without undue fatigue, a general state of health, of well being, and more specifically, the ability to perform the different aspects of sports, our occupations, and our daily activities. Physical fitness is generally achieved through proper nutrition, moderate to vigorous physical exercise, and sufficient rest. And we can all use some sufficient rest. Why did I give us a definition? Well, just like when we learn a new word, unless you fully understand that new word, our brains will not click and tell us, what the meaning of that new word. So for some people, if they knew the importance of physical fitness and had a definition of it, they might get back into it. So let's first, um, the first thing we want to do is when we're planning to prepare a physical program is get a mindset for it. Because generally, if it's not in your mind, not on your mind, not something you're thinking about, you're not going to get into it. And once you make that decision, you want to take a few steps to get you where you want to be. So the Mayo Clinic has some great ideas and tips. First, you want to access your fitness level. By doing this, you will have a baseline of the different your different fitness scores. How many push-ups can you do? How many sit-ups can you do? Can you walk a flight of stairs? Can you walk a block? Can you run a block? Once you assess your fitness level, then you will be able to know where you are. It's also good to know your weight and your body mass index as well. Then you want to design a fitness program um, for yourself. Is this a weight loss program? Am I training for a marathon? Am I getting fit for a wedding? Am I planning on being able to dance all night at your favorite dancing spot? You need a level of physical fitness for those. And then you want to create a balanced routine. The Department of Health and Human Services has a strong recommendation that you get at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise or 75 minutes of aerobic activity a week. And do a combination, or you can do a combination of both. So you judge. And will this be 5 days a week? Will this be 3 days a week? Will this be 4 days a week? Will it be six? So create a balanced routine that works for you. A key element is you want to start slowly because if you're a beginner or have had an injury, you don't want to cause a worse injury or go through it so hard and fast you burn out or go too long. And it's also good to check with your physician or a licensed physical therapist or exercise therapist to help get you started on the right routine. You also want to build your activity into your everyday routine. So just like you schedule appointments for yourself and you say, I'm not going to break those appointments, your exercise routine should be the exact same. You should make sure you make that appointment and you keep it. Don't ever deviate from it. Keep it. You also want to plan to include different activities. If you're doing the same old walk around the block, try a walk jog. Or maybe you only doing weightlifting. Well, why don't you add cardio weightlifting? Or maybe you just tired of the same old cardio routine. Well, change your cardio routine. Maybe incorporate some dancing or some step aerobics, or maybe go on a hike or skiing, something. Shake it up. Keep it interesting so you don't get bored. And you also want to give your body time to recover. Recovery is so important. It keeps you from burnout, keeps you from fatigue, helps with the muscles with soreness. So you want to make sure your body recovers. That way you'll get back into your workout. Another good thing is to put it on paper. Keep track of what you're doing. Sometimes when we see it in black and white, we're able to continue on. Another thing you can do in your physical fitness program is don't go it alone. Sometimes it's easier if you have a family member or a close friend or a group that you can join or join with you in your physical activity. You could join your local Y or local gym. I would recommend that make sure if you go to a location, check it out, see if you're comfortable there, and also is it cost effective to you? And make sure it's not so far away that you just give up because you don't want to make the drive. Those things will help keep you motivated and keep you on your fitness goals. You can also um, join a fitness group or start a fitness group if you have a local community center, or check with your neighbors. And you want to consider, what type of exercises do you guys want to do? Consider the time and the commitment it's going to take to form your group, and consider your safety too. Because if you're doing a walking group or a running group, do you want to do it early in the morning, middle of the day, late at night? If it's in the evening or the early mornings where it's still dark, go ahead and make sure everybody has reflective gear. Make sure everybody brings um, their water bottles to stay hydrated, and make sure there's a list of everybody's emergency contacts in case someone gets ill. You can contact people, and always, if you leave together, plan to arrive together. Stay with your group. Physical fitness is very fun, and there has many benefits. The great benefits of physical fitness are it will help you with high heart disease and stroke, high blood pressure, obesity, back pain, osteoporosis, self esteem, and stress management. and also disabilities. These are wonderful benefits. So I have one question, friends. Are you ready? Friend, listen, I understand that a new physical program can be intimidating and can be challenging at first. But if you make it part of your daily lifestyle, make it a habit. Let it be a part of who you are. You will burst through your barriers. You will, anything that's been holding you back, it won't hold you back any longer. And you will achieve your optimal health. I'd like to conclude my informative speech by inviting you to take a chance on yourself. Make a change in your life. That will be one of a great decision. And you make it for yourself. And remember, it's never too late or too early to start. Everybody benefits from physical activity. Embark on this wonderful journey. It's a journey, so take your time. Don't rush through it. Enjoy every moment of it. And remember, physical fitness is not always about weight management. That's a part of it, but it's the other things that come along with it. You know, having a good, clear mind comes from physical fitness. So don't just think about the number on the scale. Also think about how you feel on the inside and how you feel about yourself. So take this time, think about it. If you haven't done it, think about starting it. If it's been a while, think about putting it back into your life. Remember, take your time with it. Let fitness be for you and let it be about you. Thank you for listening. I hope you've gotten some great information and tools that will help you start a wonderful fitness journey. Thank you.